Hey everyone, it's Zach from Zach Green's Reptiles. I appreciate you clicking on this video and watching it. Be sure to watch it all the way to the end. I'm going to show a couple of pairings. And this video, we're going to show you one of my females that just laid eggs. She's a pastel butter enchi het clown. She was bred to a black pastel coral glow het clown, so I'm really excited about this clutch. This will be my first clowns to produce, so I'm really hoping they pull through for me. And before we get any further, be sure to like the video, comment below, let me know what you think, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate any support we can get, and let's get started. Alright guys, here is the female that just laid eggs. She is a pastel butter enchi het clown, produced by TSK, and she is a first-time mom. She's a 2018. As you can see, she produced a really nice looking clutch, it looks like. So we're going to be pulling her off. I'm going to show you the sire as well, but before we do that, let's pull that one egg away. And that way she doesn't roll it anymore. She's really watching me. Go. You're okay. Here we go. All right, let's get that one egg away. Don't want that rolling around everywhere. All right, there we go. Now let's just pull her off. She looks like she had a really nice sized clutch. Always pull that tail away because they have a tendency to tuck that under and they can roll the eggs around everywhere. There we go. These were just laid last night, and there she is. Nice healthy girl. She's not very big. She is empty. And let's check out these eggs. Set her to the side. All right, so I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. Not too bad for a first-time mom, 3 years old. She was about 1,600 grams when I first paired her up. And so this is a really good size clutch for her. Let's get these eggs put away and I'll show you the sire. Alright, before we actually show the sire, I was going to show you how I set up the eggs. This is coarse grade vermiculite on the very bottom. I put about an inch and a half of vermiculite. Then I absolutely saturate it. And the reason I use vermiculite is that way, instead of using a bare water on the bottom, it reduces any risks of that water splashing up as you're moving the container into the incubator. So I just drenched the vermiculite, put a couple pieces of the egg crate light diffusers to lift it up about 1/2 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch from the substrate. And then I candle them, make sure they're in the correct orientation, mark them, and then use little cut up pieces of straw to make sure they don't roll around. Anytime you have to move them, which you shouldn't really be moving them once you're in the incubator, but into the incubator, out of the incubator, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna see if this shows up on the camera very well. I'm gonna candle one of the eggs just so you can see what they look like. Let's pick this one up, I'll show you. See all those veins? You want all the veins up on the top, really thick veins. Big old cluster. So that's a really good healthy egg. And from here, let me turn on that light again. I like these latched lids, and what I did was add some weather stripping along the edges instead of using the press seal or peel and stick or whatever they call it, press and seal, I think. That way it gives it a pretty airtight seal. It's not perfectly airtight because you want some air movement in there. You just don't want very much. You want to keep a pretty stable environment inside that container. But it's got the two little holes where the hinges attach, and that's plenty of air. So I'm going to stick these in the incubator and let's pull out the male. All right, so this is the male to the clutch that we just showed you. He was produced by Elijah. He is a black pastel coral glow het clown, and for whatever reason he is just insanely active right now. But absolutely beautiful animal. Love the lavenders that this guy has. Try to get him to sit still a little bit. It is not happening, but there we go. Absolutely beautiful animal. Elijah's got some really insane projects going on, and his animals are just top notch. Before you go, I figured I'd show you this incubator that we've got everybody in. There's a new clutch right there. And I did not do a video on this clutch, so we can consider this a video as well. This was a enchi pinstripe bred to a pastel super stripe. So we'll show you the adults for those animals as well. But she laid 8 perfect eggs. So I'm really excited to see what all hatches out of that as well. This is a 60-inch high incubator. It's got a Herpstat Intro Plus for a thermostat. It's built in, flush mount, really, really nice. Buddy over at Cadian Enclosures and Exotics built this. Beanie is his name, but he did phenomenal work. All right, now let's go show those adults. All right, guys, here's the female that produced that second clutch of eggs. She is an enchi pinstripe. Really nice looking animal. She's still putting on her weight, but she's doing really, really well. She's feeding amazing. She's already put on a couple 100 grams since she laid, and she laid beginning of July. So she's doing really well. Healthy animal. All right. Now let's see if she'll behave herself, and I will pull out the male that she was bred to. All right, this is the male she was bred to. He is a pastel super stripe, so pastel, spectre, yellow belly. Really hoping to get a pinstripe, yellow belly, or spectre pastel enchi out of this clutch. Hopefully a female. But we'll see what happens. He's just beautiful animal. Love that pattern. His colors are just really, really popping right now. That stripe is just incredible. Just a really, really exciting clutch for me. So hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so you know anytime we post a video. And we will see you next time.